Good afternoon. Yesterday, Trial Chamber 2 filed a public redacted version of an order in lieu of an indictment initiating contempt proceedings against Vojislav Šešelj for failing to remove confidential information from his personal website in violation of Chamber's orders. Šešelj, the leader of the Serbian Radical Party, is on trial before the tribunal for alleged war crimes committed between 1991 and 1994 against the non-Serb population from large parts of Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia and Vojvodina, Serbia. This is the third time that Šešelj has been charged with contempt of the tribunal. The confidential information published by Šešelj on his website includes 3 books which he authored and 5 confidential filings submitted by him as part of his main trial and 2 previous trials for contempt. The books and filings reveal confidential information about a number of protected witnesses who testified in his main trial. The case will be prosecuted Trial Chamber 2 with Judge Kwan presiding. An initial appearance at which Šešelj is expected to enter a plea to the charges will be scheduled in due course. In the case of Jovica Stanisic and Franko Simatovic, the appeals chamber on Monday dismissed Simatovic's appeal against Trial Chamber's decision denying him provisional release. The Trial Chamber has denied his request on the basis that he had failed to present compelling humanitarian grounds to be released at such a late stage in the proceedings. The appeal chamber dismissed his appeal, having found that he had not demonstrated any error by the Trial Chamber. And moving on to the courtroom schedule for this week and next, a status conference in the contempt of court case of Jelena Rašić will be held this Friday at 10 a.m. in Courtroom 1. Jelena Rašić, former case manager of Milan Lukic's defense team, is charged with 5 counts of contempt of court for bribing witnesses into making false statements. Her initial appearance took place in September last year, during which she pleaded not guilty to the charges contained in the indictment. And a status conference in the appeals case of Lasmir Đorđević will be held on Monday, 30th of May at 2:30 in Courtroom 1. Đorđević, a former senior Serbian police official, was convicted in February 2011 of crimes against humanity and war crimes committed against Kosovo-Albanian civilians in 1999. He was sentenced to 27 years imprisonment. The prosecution and the accused filed their notices of appeal yesterday. And the proceedings in the trial of Radovan Karadžić will resume on Monday, 30th of May at 9 a.m. in Courtroom 1. The chamber will hear the testimony of Patrick Trainer, a historian who will testify about the Bosnian Serb leadership and the accused's position in relation to it. Hearings in the case of Mićo Stanisic and Stojan Župljanin, as well as Zdravko Talimir, continue this week and next as scheduled. In the Stanisic and Župljanin case, the chamber is still hearing the testimony of Andrija Bjelošević, former chief of police in Doboj in Republika Srpska of Bosnia and Herzegovina. And in the Talimir trial, the chamber this afternoon will hear the testimony of Dušan Janc, an investigator with the Office of the Prosecutor. Office of the Prosecutor.
Today, a conference starts. It's the 5th Regional Conference of Prosecutors in Brioni, Croatia. Mr. Brammertz will be attending this conference. There will also be the prosecutors of Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro, and the war crimes prosecutor of Serbia. The principal aim of the conference is to discuss cooperation in war crimes cases between prosecution officers from the region, the cooperation between the OTP and national prosecutions, and concrete cooperation projects to facilitate the exchange of information in relation to war crimes cases. At the conference, the prosecutor will once more express the importance and the need for improved cooperation in the investigation and prosecution of war crimes cases between the different countries and prosecution officers concerned.